Landscape over my 20-year career has kind of evolved from a national bank, kind of the old historic banks, to a more community bank atmosphere. I think the focus for us is continuing to be the only local community bank headquartered in Southwest Virginia, which is important to us. I think things like building our corporate center here really solidifies us as the premier community bank in the market. So I would say Southwest Virginia is a group of community banks that some of which have been here for 20 plus years, some new banks to the area. But when I think about our ability to maintain and even grow market share, I really think about our legacy here in Southwest Virginia, going all the way back to First Russell County Bank in Russell County when we first established in 1979, and really what our bankers over the last 43 years has done to build that market share. I think today we're able to build on that legacy and that history of doing the right things, as we like to say, over that 43-year period. Obviously, I'm very proud of our market share. I look at Russell County, we have over 50% market share as of 2022, and that's really unbelievable if you look at that. Not only are we at 50%, but we're up 8% since 2019. So we continue to grow that market share, even being twice the percentage of our nearest competitor in that Russell County market. We move over to Wise and Norton. We're continue to be the market share leader there with just over 23% of the market share, again growing over the last 3 years. Here in Washington County, we're also the market leader at just over 33%, again growing over that same 3-year period. So something that we talk about a lot internally, and something we're really proud of, not only that we are the leader in each of those markets, but we've shown the ability to grow over that last 3-year period. Even though we became, in many of our markets, the market leader in that 2019, for instance, in Washington County, we've seen not only growth in that market share, but an expansion in the contrast between us and our nearest competitor. When I look at, again, in Russell County and see 50% market share growth from last year, I look at Washington County and see 33% market share growth from the previous year. Again, the same in Wise. I see additional opportunity, specifically because of the things we're doing in the community. We've made this commitment to Washington County, again, by the corporate center, the training and operations center. I just feel like we're in as good a position now as ever to continue to expand that market share. We look at some of the data in what we've been able to grow loans and deposits over the previous couple of years, and I still think there's room for improvement there. I've lived in Southwest Virginia for 40 years, and if you've lived in Southwest Virginia, Emory-Henry College has been a big part of your life, whether it be you have family, colleagues, friends that have attended that school, and the reality is it's helping to train not only our colleagues, but our future leaders of our bank. We don't have to look too far to see how important that is. Our CEO or CFO is an Emory-Henry graduate. So it's a big part of our success here at First Bank and Trust in terms of the people we have presently, but through some of the internships and partnerships that we've been able to partner with Emory-Henry College on, it's certainly part of our future. I think it's key that we continue to support the school because it will be important as we continue to grow and look to hire additional staff members, that we have a school that's helping to backfeed us from an education perspective. I think one of the really interesting things that they've done is the School of Business, which we've been a big part of. I had the opportunity to sit on the hiring committee for the new dean for the business school, Dr. Emmett Tracy, who we continue to have a very close relationship with. So we're on the ground level of the School of Business. Obviously, we made a big investment in the business school in 2021 with our donation to the School of Business. Of course, Carragher Hall is where the new School of Business will be, and they're bringing it online, hopefully to be finished in 2023. some of the projects that we've had the opportunity to partner with the school on is their village apartments that they built several years ago, Carragher Hall that we've made donations to. But now that Emory Henry College is focused on the Division II route, that's going to really totally change the whole look of the college. They're in the process right now of building some new student housing because, frankly, they're growing at a pace that they're just running out of room to put their students. So they're under construction on that right now. The future will include expansion out near the I-81 corridor right there for all the world to see with the equestrian center, the track and field. Will give them a lot more visibility to passersby. And of course, we fully expect to be involved in that as well. So it's one of the most important relationships we have, certainly that I am involved in the management of that relationship. And I think we continue to work hard to build relationships with the individual leaders at the school, to include John Wells, our president, again, Dr. Emmett Tracy, the dean of the School of Business, Provost Puglisi. We continue to have strong relationships with the college and really try to partner with them any chance we get. In 2021, they introduced the Van Vlissingen Career Center, which continues in that path of trying to be progressive with their School of Business and creating relationships with kind of corporate citizens to bridge that gap between education and workforce. So that's been a big key for us to be sure that we're partnering on things like that that align with kind of our strategic plan.